This is Dr. T.V. Rao, Professor and Principal, CVS Institute of Technology, Kavali. So today I am going to explain heat transfer in extended surfaces. In that, we are going to discuss how is heat transfer in long fin and insulated fin. Insulated means adiabatic. Okay, in both the cases, how is heat transfer? How to derive the equation, the particular heat transfer equation and the temperature distribution equation. So how to solve this differential equation of this fin and how to find out heat transfer equation for a long fin and heat transfer equation for an insulated fin. For both the cases today we will discuss. So last class we have discussed. So how is the heat transfer in a fins? What is the purpose of the fin? What is the advantage of the fin? All these things we have discussed, and this governing equation also we have discussed. So here we have taken a fin with a rectangular fin. So this is a rectangular fin of uniform cross section and length L, width W and thickness T. And here there is a heat transfer through conduction along the fin and through convection around the fin. Okay, so surrounding of this fin there is a heat transfer through convection. Not only that, through fin tip also there is a heat transfer. Like this, here in the fin there is a heat transfer through conduction as well as convection. And this is a fin base. At base, that means at x equal to 0. So the temperature will be either T0 or TB. T suffix B means it's a base temperature. Okay. So when x equal to 0, the temperature is T suffix B. And AC is a cross section, cross section of this fin. So how is the cross section? The perimeter into the particular thickness. If you take a small element. Okay. So the cross section, the differentiator of cross section equal to 0. That means it's a uniform cross section. The cross section is not changing. It is a constant. So how to find out this cross sectional area means that is P into X, where P is perimeter and X. And this will be the governing equation, differential equation. And to solve this differential equation, so we are taking a new term called theta. Theta means T minus T infinity. Theta means theta equal to T minus T infinity. And that particular differential equation we have converted into in terms of theta. That is dou square theta by 2x square minus m square theta equal to 0, where m square equal to hb by k into AC, where h is convective heat transfer coefficient and k is thermal conductivity, p means perimeter and a means area. So if you solve this equation, so this is a second order differential equation, homogeneous differential equation. For such kind of these equations, the solution is theta equal to C1 into e to the power of mx plus C2 into e to the power of minus mx. Okay. So this is the governing equation. So with the help of this governing equations, now we will discuss different types of fins. Okay. So whatever the fin we are discussing, that is uniform cross section. Okay. Fins of uniform cross section area. In such a condition, so one such condition may be specified in terms of the temperature of the base. At x equal to 0 means base temperature, x equal to 0, that is T minus T infinity, where T equal to TB, So this we take it as a T suffix B, that is base temperature. At x equal to 0, theta equal to theta suffix B. And the second condition is at x equal to L. At x equal to L, so what is theta? That will, it may be, so the theta will be different in different cases. What are the different cases means? H at the end of the tip, that is heat transfer coefficient at the end of the tip. A second condition is adiabatic condition at the tip, at the fin tip. Adiabatic means there is no heat transfer. That is, if the fin tip is insulated. And there is one more condition, there is infinitive fin, that is very long fin. And another condition is prescribed temperature maintained at the fin tip. Fin tip, if there is a specific temperature. So these are the various conditions. For these various conditions, what will be the heat transfer equations that we will discuss? So fins of uniform cross-sectional area, the four conditions whatever we have discussed. The first condition is we take is a very long fin. Very long fin means the length is infinite. If it is infinite fin, that means it is a very long fin where L equal to infinity, then theta suffix L also it leads to infinity. When L tends to infinity, theta tends to 0. That is one condition. If the fin is adiabatic, adiabatic means the tip is insulated. If the tip is insulated, differentiative of the theta, the temperature difference becomes 0. Theta is, when fin tip is insulated, there is no heat transfer. When there is no heat transfer, the heat transfer is minimum. Whether it is a minimum or maximum, the differentiative will be 0. A third condition, when H, heat transfer at the tip, at the fin tip. And fourth condition, prescribed temperature is maintained at the fin tip. Okay, now first we will discuss the two conditions. For the specific, for first two conditions, what will be the heat transfer? When the fin is infinite, that is very long fin. So long fin means L tends to infinity. Well, N tends to infinity, theta L tends to 0, and that means becomes 0. Then e to the power of minus ml also it becomes 0. So in particular conditions, you have to apply the boundary conditions. What are the boundary conditions? Because here there are two constants are there. To find out the two constants, we have to apply two boundary conditions. When theta, when x equal to 0, theta means t minus t infinity. When theta at x equal to 0 equal to theta suffix b. When x equal to L, it becomes 0. If these two boundary conditions, if you substitute in this equation, we can find out what is C1 and C2. If you substitute again that equation, then theta minus theta b suffix b equal to e to the power of minus mx. Theta minus theta by theta b equal to, or theta equal to theta not in theta suffix b into e to the power of minus mx. The theta means t minus t infinity by tb minus t infinity. So this equation we can call it as a temperature distribution equation. This equation we can call it as a temperature distribution equation. So now next we have to find out what is heat transfer. What is heat transfer? Here heat is transferred by conduction, that is minus Ka into dt by dx. Dt means d theta by dx. If you substitute what is d theta by dx, this is theta. D theta by dx equal to, okay, so if you have to differentiate, if you differentiate, we will get square root of hp Ka into theta suffix b. For very long fin or infinite fin, the heat transfer equation is square root of hp Ka into theta suffix b, where h is convective heat transfer coefficient, p is perimeter, k equal to thermal conductivity, and a is cross sectional area. Okay, this is for infinite fin or very long fin. This is the heat transfer equation, and this will be the temperature distribution equation. There is another type, case B, that is adiabatic condition at the fin tip. Adiabatic condition means there is no heat losses. There is no heat losses means the fin tip is insulated. If the fin tip is insulated, how to find out heat transfer in a field. Okay, so for this also, so we have a general governing equation. So where you have to, again you have to find out C1 and C2. So to find out C1 and C2, you have to apply two boundary conditions. The first boundary condition is at x equal to 0, the same theta t minus t infinity, that is theta suffix b. When x equal to L, if it is insulated, there is no heat transfer. The differentiative of theta becomes 0. That is d theta by dx equal to 0. If we substitute this two boundary condition in this equation, we will get an equation like theta by theta naught equal to e to the power of mx by 1 plus e to the power of 2 ml plus e to the power of minus mx by 1 plus e to the power of minus 2 ml. This equation will get. Okay, so this is theta by theta naught. This equation we can call it as temperature distribution equation. Here, so here now this equation seems to be hyperbolic equation. Hyperbolic equation means, so e to the power of a plus e to the power of minus a by 2, it is nothing, is we can write it as a cos h a. So this you can write, this equation you can write it as cos h m into L minus x by cos h ml. This equation we can write it as hyperbolic equation, that is theta by theta naught equal to cos h m into L minus x by cos h ml. So this is the temperature distribution equation for insulated fin or adiabatic condition at the fin tip. So this is a temperature distribution equation. For heat transfer equation, so we have to substitute that some values in this heat transfer equation. Heat transfer equation equal to minus Ka into dt by dx. Instead of dt by dx, you have to take d theta by dx. So d theta by dx at any point we can find out. That is, we take x equal to 0. At starting, what is the heat transfer? At x equal to 0, d theta by dx, if you substitute in this equation, we will get the final heat transfer equation for insulated fin equal to square root of hp Ka into theta b into tan h ml. Okay, so tan h ml means it is a sin h ml by cos h ml. So sin h ml by cos h ml means this is the e to the power of ml minus e to the power minus ml by e to the power of ml plus e to the power of ml. This we can take it as tan h ml. So for insulated fin, for adiabatic condition at the fin tip, so this is the heat transfer equation. So like this, using this specific equations, we can find out heat transfer in very long fin and heat transfer in insulated fin. The remaining conditions that we will discuss in the next class. Okay. So today we have discussed how to find out the heat transfer in very long fin and insulated fin. Okay. So these two fins are very important. So if you understand these two fins, then other things also is very simple. Okay. Thank you.